Hey guys, this is Bob Johnson for the Rugged Rundown, and today we're going to be talking about the Dell Latitude 7212, fully rugged laptop, or not laptop, I'm sorry, not a laptop, a tablet from Dell. So let's dig right in. These are my top 10 features that I think you need to know about if you're considering looking into one of these refurbished, fully rugged Dell tablets. I guess the first thing, number 10, is that it's fully rugged, so it meets STD-810G standards and is certified. So what does that mean? Oh shoot, man, you can drop this thing from a 6-foot height, boom. You can get it wet, it's water resistant. You can put it in dust, dirt, grime, it ain't gonna affect it. It has heat and, high heat and cold, all of that fully rugged stuff that you've come to love and on your fully rugged laptops and tablets. Number 9 is the display. It is a bigger display than most of the competition in the same class. This is an 11.6 inch Gorilla Glass screen, so it avoids scratches and dings and things of that nature. It's really tough glass. It also has a 1920 by 1080 resolution, so you get a nice full HD screen. And as a side note, it is daylight readable at 500 nits. And by the way, if you don't know what a nit is, you need to go check out my blog or watch my video on that. I'll leave the link down below. Number 8. Number 8 on this tablet of some nice features is, believe it or not, the batteries. The batteries are hot swappable. There are 2 of them. So let's say you're running low on battery power. You simply pop out the battery. That's right, there you go. Pop out the battery. You get your fresh, fully charged battery, and you would just pop it right back in. You don't have to turn the tablet off to make that happen. So you can easily swap out your batteries. If you had 3 or 4 batteries, you can easily stay working longer. Now Dell says that brand new batteries in this unit should last 16 hours. I think they're being very aggressive, but definitely there's great battery life on these tablets. Number 7 is an obvious one. I've talked about these things before on other tablets. It is the programmable buttons that are down here at the bottom. They're easily accessible. They're labeled P1, P2, and P3. You can program them to open up any software that you might be working with on a regular basis. Let's say you want to go to Microsoft Office. You assign that to P1, boom, you press P1, up pops Microsoft Office. There's also some volume control for your sound, a Windows button, and over here a button that will change the orientation of the screen so that if you want it to be this way, it'll rotate the screen for you. It is auto-rotating though whenever you're moving it around. Number 6 on this tablet is all the ports that you get based comparative to the competition. So what am I talking about? Well, let me find the ports for you. If you take a look here, we have the microphone jack. If you look here, we've got the external, there's external devices you can connect to this port that Dell makes. And then over here you've got your USB and micro SD port. And then here's your power button. The good news is, unlike some of the other tablets competition, you're able to upgrade by popping a module on the back to additional USB and an actual RJ45 jack. So this has a lot of versatility on it for a tablet. Number 5 is the cameras. Now, the front camera is great for video calling and that sort of thing. It has a privacy cover so that you can stay private when you're not using the camera. It's nice resolution on that. The rear camera over here, believe it or not, has its privacy cover as well. Take a look at that. That's a rarity. I don't see that very often. It also includes a flash so that you can take pictures in the dark, I guess. Number four is, again, and I've already touched on this, is the upgradability of what you can attach to the back of this unit on these little modules. Two of the modules would be one of the modules would be the USB port and RJ45 jack port, but you can also add a card swiper with a barcode reader. So I know Dell makes a variety of those modules that you just pop on here, and it's just 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom, you're on there. So that's a nice feature on this Dell. Number 3, and I've talked about these before, number 3 is the Stylus. You know, it's nice whenever they make a little port hole in the side of the tablet where you can store your stylus, and it's just not hanging around, getting lost and damaged. That's actually a great feature. It's a small feature, but I think it's a fantastic feature. Number 2, and I've talked about this a little bit already, is the the port replicator that you can get for this unit that easily pops on here, or even the snap-on keyboard that you can get that allows you to use this thing just like a laptop. Number two best feature is the desktop dock that allows you to charge 2 additional batteries so that you can do that hot swapping. So you can not only have the batteries in the unit charging while plugged into the port replicator, but you can have 2 additional batteries that you may want to purchase to charge up so that you can hot swap out in the field and get that extra battery life. And number 1 favorite feature of this tablet is actually the snap-on keyboard. I happen to have one right here. Is the snap-on keyboard. It's easy. It turns this thing into a laptop. You just pop it on there like that. There's a kickstand in the back that you pop out and it props the screen up. Boom, now you have a full-fledged, in my opinion, laptop that you don't have to use that onboard keyboard. You have a nice keyboard, and you know how I am with keyboards. It's a nice bouncy keyboard. You know, for what it is, it's a good keyboard. The mouse pad on it is nice and large with the mouse buttons separate off the mouse pad. Very important. But that's kind of my favorite feature of this Dell. And then I love the way you can just pop it off like that, and you're back to being a tablet. Well, guys, that's everything, the top 10 things about this tablet that I like. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll talk to you guys next week.